What's going on, guys? It's T-Dub, and we are starting a new video series, and it's going to be the Beginner's Guide to Drift Tuning. The reason I'm doing this is because on my design tutorials, Cameron, I don't know if it's Singe or Sing, sorry if I said it wrong, but he wants to see more tuning, basically, is what he said. He said, thanks, I'm still a freelance painter and tuner, and I want to change that. So, it got me thinking that we have these design tutorials, but no tutorials on how to tune a drift car. So, today we are going to do that. Once this game loads in, it's actually fairly easy to tune a drift car. It all depends on the upgrades, though, is where that's your base, and then you're just tuning it to how you want it, how you're comfortable with drifting. Obviously, you want maximum angle. You don't want oversteer and don't want understeer. Let's see here. Bring up the chat. And sorry I haven't loaded videos in a while too. I've been super busy running Forza Horizon Drift League. We actually had 11 people sign up for qualifying this past weekend, but 6 of them, or 4 of them, no, wait, 5 of them disqualified and 1 dropped out. So now we're down to 5 for the bracket battles this coming Sunday. If you guys want to hear all the info, go check out the YouTube page, subscribe, and go check out the Twitch page, subscribe. Obviously, it's right there, Forza Horizon Drift League. I do need to change cars. We are actually going to start with a car from scratch. So, let's go ahead and get into the festival. And just to do a quick drift build, let's go ahead and filter it to I thought it was up here, maybe not. Filter it to rear wheel drive cars is what I'm basically going to do. There we go. Rear wheel drive cars, and we'll do BA, yeah, we'll just do C, B, and A. So then we'll go back, and let's see here. Kind of want a drift car I don't own yet. Let's see here. Sorry guys, just trying to find a good drift car. But I am pretty excited, guys. I think it was a couple weeks ago, Forza Motorsport 7 is going to be coming out October 3rd, and I'm totally excited for that because I have been trying to qualify for ESDA, and we might actually be doing some videos of me practicing and talking about it. The last event at Lime Rock, I forgot to sign up, so I wasn't able to try to qualify, but I did try qualifying for Indy, and I did try qualifying for Monza. Indy, it was my first event. Got nervous, totally forgot to warm up my tires. I think I got a 20 and a 0 on my runs because I was so nervous. I don't know why I was nervous, but I was. And then Monza, I was practicing just perfect. I was putting in perfect runs in my practice, and then qualifying came, and I just totally botched it. Like I just kept spinning out for some reason, and then immediately after my qualifying, I did some more runs just to be sure everything was still right, and then I ran just fine. So I don't know what was going on there. So let's see, we're trying to find a drift car to use. Ooh, I might go with the BRZ. No, let's go with the GT86. I've been wanting to build one of these. And it's already rear wheel, and it's already a C class. So we're just gonna do a basic drift build. Let's just put a simple color on it real quick. Alright. So go ahead and buy it, and it's a cheap drift car to start out with too. It's just under 30 grand to buy. We're not gonna put that many upgrades into it. Oh, sorry. Wait for this to get unloaded, and we'll start upgrading it. And then we'll get it outside and start tuning it. I'm not too worried about paint right now. I'll do that later. But guys, I kind of started my own business on here. It's called 110 Customs. That we do sponsor the Drift League. But we basically will make designs for you just for a small price. So like here, I'll show you some designs just while I got the no, these aren't ours. My buddy was in the middle of building drift cars and he was just downloading designs. I'll let you know whenever it's some of ours. So like I use this in the design tutorial. That's our team paint schemes. I did that one, or we did that one, we did this one. It's basically like a stock stripe on a Challenger, but I added the Dodge stripes in the back. Here's some more of our team designs. Some more, another design. There's some more team designs. Yeah, a lot of paint splatter just because that's what we're going with for this first event. Just some more simple designs for our old drift team. And here's was a popular one. For some reason it's not anymore. So it has a ghost design underneath that pinstripe. And then here's another one. We can really do just about anything you want. You just tell us what you want and we'll do it. But enough of that. Back to what we were doing the video for, and that was tuning a drift car. So, oh nice. Turns out this car does have a body kit. So I always start with swaps first, because you want to do your swaps before you do your upgrades to see where you're at. So I might not even engine swap it. I don't usually like to engine swap it, but I am definitely going to put this body kit on there. Definitely going to put a turbo. Don't need a drivetrain swap it. See, like these. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to engine swap it. If I were, I would use the F4 turbo maybe, or the i4 turbo rally, and maybe this, but I'm just going to keep the stock motor, keep it nice and simple. And then we'll go ahead, and then I just go from right to left on there just to continue with the body. Get all that out of the way first. Kind of like this one, because here's the stock one and it kind of keeps it stock, but it makes it more performance looking, so I'll probably go with that. And then the hood, I'll just keep that stock. Tires, our Drift League does sport and lower, nothing above sport. I might do sport. Let's start with, let's see how many horsepower we end up with, and then I'll do the tire compound. I usually do the tire compound last, depending on what the horsepower on the car is. And then we'll go with some 5-zagging wheels, since that is one of our sponsors for our race team and for the league. Them 18s look good. I don't like going huge. I might go 19s on this car. Let's go 19s. 19s aren't too super big. And then let's put some brakes on it. Let's lower the suspension. Definitely put a weight reduction on it. Do simple motor upgrades, new intake, new exhaust, race turbo, and then I guess we'll put in new cams. And then gotta put in a race transmission. Gotta put in that differential so we can adjust it. Might as well just upgrade the whole drivetrain at this point. So what's that put us at? 476? That's pretty decent. Let's try to get right at 500. So let's put in some new pistons. There we go. That did it right there. Put it right at 498. And then since we're about, let's keep the stock tires on it and see how it does. If we need to upgrade it, we'll upgrade it. But we should be able to tune it to where we don't need to upgrade it. So let's install the setup. See right there, we spent more in upgrades than we did buying the car, and we still didn't put that much into it. We did, but we also didn't as well. We could have put a whole lot more into it. So let's go ahead and take it down to the easiest parking lot course and just tune it there.
Hey Tyler, there's another driver who'd be perfect for your lineup. Welcome back.
Actually, we'll run the NA course.
Championship that you're taking part in. Would you like me to set a route to the next race event for you?
No, Anna, don't need you setting nothing for me. Do it myself. I'm a grown-ass man. Alright. So it feels like it's already not reacting like I want it to. Sorry if you guys hear that in the back. My youngest daughter's starting to wake up. So before we go, let's go ahead and bump up that acceleration on the differential. Oh, not my cars. Tune cars, go to the differential. Oh, I'm on brakes. My bad, guys. Differential. Don't worry about touching the deceleration yet. Just start with it. Acceleration. Obviously, you want that 100% to get those tires spinning. Let me get sorry, I didn't even see we had a viewer. Thanks, viewer, for joining. Let me get in the chat just in case you put anything in there. Alright, so acceleration's all the way up. We're gonna run the NA course since it is a slower horsepower car. So right now I'm already having to fight it. I had to hit the e-brake just to freaking get it sideways right there. And we might have to mess with the gear ratio too, because right now I can only break the tires loose in first and second. So, and we're not getting much angle. So since we're having trouble breaking the tires loose, not mess with the gearing last. We'll mess with the gearing last, I should say. First, we'll mess with the tire pressure to try to get them loose. So let's raise the tire pressure. I always do 5 and go from there. Alignment definitely need more angle. I usually don't even touch the rear on the toe and the camber. Camber, let's start at 2. -2 I should say, and then front at 2 out. And then let's see here. Alright, let's see how that works. It's really just all about like playing around with the car and seeing what works for you. So yeah, see, our tires are spinning a lot better already. Yeah, see, now we're spinning the tires in third. Oh, wrong way. Not used to that course. So right now it's feeling pretty good. So what you want to do is get sideways and be able to hold it at first. And once you get to being able to hold it, that's when you start working to get more angle. So like right now, if I hammer it, I can hold it. But see, I'm getting pretty good angle, but see, I got really good angle there, but I couldn't bring it back. So that's when you mess with your camber and your toe a little more. So basically, if your car's sliding too much and you're getting oversteer right off the bat, lower the tire pressure a little bit, go from there. If it's sticking too much, raise the tire pressure to get those tires to brake. And then once you start messing with that, after you have the acceleration on the differential up all the way, mess with the tire pressure how you need it, just enough to get to where the tires break loose and stay broke. And then after that, you start messing with your alignment. If you're still only being able to spin just in first and second, mess with your gear ratio a little bit. And so to do that, what I would do, so like say we were having that same issue still where it wasn't wanting to brake in third, I would go to my gearing and shorten that up by raising this. Everybody gets confused because when you say shorten, everyone wants to go down. You need to go up to shorten it. So I usually go like pretty close to how second is, but maybe about 20 to 30 less than what second is. So I'll bring it back down to how I like it. I'll go a little bit above what it's at now. So then again, just mess with, once you get everything set on how you want it. Caster, I usually try to put that right about even. It starts out at 5, but I usually put it right at even. So forget what that number is, 7, so that would be 3.5 right in the middle. And so now I want to get more angle, so I got to get more toe out. We'll go all the way up to 3 for now, and then I'm going to put 3 at the camber. Now you don't always have to keep it at the camber and the toe at the same number. I usually try to go above 3.5 on my camber, -3.5, and then a toe I'll go wherever I need it. So let's put it at that. So we mess with our gear ratio and we put the camber and toe out a little more to get more angle. There we go, that's working a lot better. I don't feel like I'm fighting as much to get the ass end out a little more. I feel like it's where I want it to be. If I wanted to, I could get a little bit more angle out. So see, now we're getting a little oversteer as I shorted up that gear. So there's other ways too you can fix it. This is just, I'm just showing the beginner's guide to it. See, like it's wanting to straighten out right now, but whenever I get more angle, alright, we'll run it one more time. See if we got just anything last minute before I end this video. Oh, I was in too high of a gear. Sorry for the baby crying in the back, guys. It's my youngest daughter. She's probably getting hungry. Luckily, it's right here at the end of this video. Oh, a couple tires there. Oh, turned too early. But I don't feel like I'm really fighting it anymore. Could it be a little bit more fine-tuned? Yeah. So like had some oversteer, so then just a little bit though. So what I would do is tune the rear tire pressure back down just a little bit. So we'll go right in the middle and see how that works real quick before we end this. I mean, I could probably play with that gear ratio a little bit more so I'm not banging the rev limiter the whole time. But all I'm doing, like I was saying, just a basic beginner's guide to a drift tune. Oh, too high of a gear right there. So right now it's feeling pretty good. See like how I'm banging on that second gear. I could probably mess with the gearing a little bit more. So let's see here, this is where we've been spinning out. See, look at that angle I can get now. I mean, it wasn't the greatest as far as I probably could get it. Alright guys, I think that'll do it for this car, for this drift tune. If you want to see more drift tune videos, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, hit that bell if you want to be notified every time I put up a video. Also follow me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram. I will put all that in the description on where to follow me at. I want to thank you guys for watching. And as always, keep it slideways.